Hi everyone, welcome back to Music Made Easy, Piano Without the Theory. Today we're going to do something really fun. It's a song that I'm sure you've heard. It was in a smash movie last year. Maybe you'll recognize this. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round. I get to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. Rocket Man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Today, we're gonna be learning Rocket Man. Come back. All right, everyone. So today, hopefully you're going to have a lot of fun with this. This is a song, I'll tell you, my sister, back when I was a little boy, my sister Kay, she played this Elton John song on the stereo, and it was one of my favorite Elton John songs. And so I wanted to share that with you today and just teach you how simple it is to play Rocket Man. To begin with, what we're going to do is put our, on our bottom hand, we're going to put our thumb right here on this note. And on our top hand, we're going to play this note, and this note. Okay? So real easy chord. And you can hear that first part of, she packed my bags last night, pre-flight. All you have to do between those two chords, we were here. And all we're going to do is move our bass note up to this note, and our thumb will go from here to here. Everything else stays the same. So we go, move our bass and our bottom right note. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. Okay, easy. So once we've got that, those are the first two chords that we play in the song, and then we'll go on and do another couple chords. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And then what we'll do is move our bottom hand up to this note right here, and you'll probably see I use my my pinky finger down here on my bottom hand. I just play an octave note here because it gives me some extra bass. On the top hand, we'll play this note, this note, this note. Okay, and then we're just going to go 3 chords right in a row where we make very little changes, but just with these top notes. We'll leave this note alone the whole time, and we'll drop our bottom hand and these notes. So we'll play this chord, then we'll come down 1 on our bass and come down on the top hand, but leave this one here, and then we'll come down on the bass again and drop these notes on the top hand. So on the top hand, we start here, then we move both fingers down, and then we move our fingers down again, but instead of trying to cramp our hand down here like this, we're going to use these 2 fingers. So we'll play these notes with these first 3 fingers of our right hand. And then the final chord in that is where we play this note on our bass hand. So if we go back and make that together, Elton John did a cool little thing on this chord where he added some work for his little finger. You'll recognize this when he's playing this chord. And you'll see it was my little finger that did that whole thing. These two fingers stayed the same. And if I just hold these two fingers on those same notes, and then we go back to what started the song. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space. Remember this chord? On such a time we drop down, aimless flight. Little finger works. Okay, so that is a big part of the song. That's everything except the verse. And the verse, as we get to that, 4 different placements of your hand is the whole verse. So you're more than halfway to having Rocket Man learned right now. So let's go back and just practice through that with me. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. Move up 1 on the bottom hand, up 3, on the bottom hand. She packed my bags, and you can just kind of put these notes where it feels right to you as you're singing the song. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be, we drop high as a kite by then. Little finger. Start over. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. Same chords. It's lonely out in space. On such a timeless flight. Now this time, instead of our little finger doing work up here, we're just going to let our bottom hand drop a couple notes. It. So, again, timeless flight. Drop again. Nice, right? Here's the chorus. If you have watched the Hill Street Blues tutorial that I did a few weeks ago, you'll remember a couple chords that we started. If you'll remember, do you remember these 2 chords? Those are the chords that Elton John used in Rocket Man, or maybe Hill Street Blues used the chords from Rocket Man. But here's what we'll do. On our bottom hand, we simply play this 1 note. You can add this on your bottom pinky if you want to fill it out. But we're gonna start here, and all we'll do is shift this finger up 1 and this finger up 1. We're gonna leave our middle finger right here. So you'll see this pivot, just like we did in Hill Street Blues. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round. I get to find you, go back to it. I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. Now here's the next thing that we'll do. All we're gonna do is move our bottom hand up 1, and we'll leave this thumb on this note and shift this finger and this finger up 1. Okay, so, all right, so let's go back now and we'll start that chorus. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round. I get to find. All we're doing is going back and forth on these 2 chords. But here we go. I'm a rocket man. come up here now. You've played this chord before as part of the verse. Rocket man burning out his fuse up here alone. So we're going to drop from this note to this note on the bottom hand, and on our top hand we're going to leave this note alone. We'll go from here to here to here. Okay? Now, if you can put all of those chords together, you have learned Rocket Man. Okay, so if we back this up and we go all the way through, and we'll do this slowly, let's walk through all the chords that you've learned that build this song. First, this one chord, and all we're gonna do is come up with the bottom hand, up with the thumb. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m. Remember this chord, we've used it before in the chorus, we're going to use it here in the verse. On such a timeless flight, all we've done is drop to this. And this is where our little finger does some work. We go back to the beginning. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space. And you can just rock these notes like what feels good to you. Come down. And this is where we let the bass notes come in. 3, 4, and chorus. And remember the Hill Street Blues. And I think it's gonna be a long pivot till touchdown brings me round. I get pivot down. I'm not the man they think I am at. Pivot up. Oh no, no, no. Now remember, we're gonna just leave this alone, bring these two up, and come up here. I'm a rocket man. This chord you've played before. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Back up here, same chord, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Back up, and I think it's gonna be a back down, long, long time. There it is. You have now learned Rocket Man. The entire song is about 9 or 10 chords total. I am so happy that you joined me today, and this is such a simple song. And the cool thing about this is you can do this with just a little bit of practice. It's not that hard to play some very popular songs. You can sit down to the piano and do those things. If you remember, here we are. You know this one. Hill Street Blues themes that we learned a couple weeks ago, and then we learned this one. Keep on loving. And now you know, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round. I get to find I'm the Rocket Man. Thank you so much for being with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below if you liked the method that I'm using to teach, if I'm going too fast or too slow. If there's something you need me to change, please let me know in the comments so that I can adapt. I read every one of the comments and reply to every one of the comments. So leave me a comment, thumbs up. Make sure if you haven't clicked the notification bell where the subscribe button is, make sure you click that notification button so that you get notified as soon as I upload a new video each Sunday afternoon. Thanks again for being with me. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Bye.